what's up? It's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be doing our November Ipsy Glambag Plus and Glambag Ultimate. I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert right now. There were a lot of bumps in the road, but this is the look we ended up with. It is not my favorite, I will say that right off the bat, but I do still think it's kind of fall, going into winter, a little vampy, a little cranberry action going on. So I think we managed to make it work. Let me tell you a little bit about Ipsy. Starting off, this video is not sponsored in any way. I pay for these subscriptions myself. I do not get any profit. I wish I did. Maybe someday Ipsy and me can do a little sponsorship together. But in the meantime, I love Ipsy. So Ipsy is a monthly beauty subscription service where depending on which subscription you sign up for, you will receive an Ipsy Glam Bag or a Glam Box. There are 3 different subscriptions you can choose from: the Glam Bag, the Glam Bag Plus, and the brand new Glam Bag Ultimate. So on my channel, I used to review the Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus. So starting off with the Glam Bag. The Glam Bag is a $12 monthly beauty subscription where once a month you will receive a Glam Bag filled with 5 beauty travel size products, and each bag is guaranteed to be worth a value of at least $50. The next step up is the Glam Bag Plus, where for $25 a month, you will receive a box filled with 5 full-size products, and each box is guaranteed to be a value of at least $120. And then there is the Glam Bag Ultimate, where for $50 a month, you'll receive 8 full-size products, 4 travel-size products, and each box is guaranteed to be worth a value of at least $250. Now these products could range from drugstore to high-end. It can be tools, skincare, makeup, nails. It can truly be a wide variety of things. What I think is really cool about Ipsy is that before you sign up for your subscription, you do your beauty profile where you tell what kind of skin you have, what kind of products you would like to receive, what kind of products you don't want to receive, where you've shopped, what brands you like. So it is really designed to be specifically for you. I have been receiving Ipsy for a very long time now. I truly love it. My link is always down below, so if you want to go ahead and sign up, go in that description box, click the link, and sign up, and you will not regret it. But I hope you stick around and watch this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel, and when you subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so getting started, I have both of my boxes right here in front of me. So we are going to go ahead and grab my Glam Bag Plus. It is already opened, not peeked in, so we are going to go ahead and see what is inside. So the first thing I am really excited to see is a product from the Gigi Gorgeous collection. So really excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the little mailer that comes with it, and it looks like that this month's theme is Wild Side. I'm going to go ahead and pull out this month's makeup bag, and it is a animal print makeup bag. This is super cute. I love this one. So I got the little insert with the info, and I think what I'm going to start doing now is as I'm talking about the products, I'm going to go ahead and list the value along with it. So just going down the list. So the first product we have is by a brand. I don't know if I'm going to say this right. I know how I want to say it, but the way I'm going to say it, I could possibly get demonetized in the future. So it's Doucce, and it is the Punk Volumizer Mascara in black. So it says, if you love the look of false lashes, then this mascara is for you. It delivers on drama and length without any smudging, flaking, or clumping. It's from the brand, a beauty brand founded by 2 fashion and beauty pros who celebrate expressing individuality through makeup. So that's really cool. And then it just says how to use it, and this has a value of $24. So this is what the component looks like. It's just a matte component with a matte red lid. Really pretty. Let's open it up and see what the wand is. And it is a pretty large, thick wand. Has the standard mascara smell. So, okay, that's cool. Next is by the brand Ciate London. This is the Dewy Stix in Glow. It says, want a glow that looks like your skin but better? Try this glossy stick illuminator from British beauty brand Ciate London. Beloved for their on-trend and innovative products, this gel-like balm is made with muru butter? Made with muru butter and hyaluronic acid to add instant radiance to your skin. So the tip says, gently dab or swipe onto bare skin, blend out with fingers or brush. If wearing on top of makeup, swipe fingers over the balm and apply gently with a rolling motion. So this is a product I'm kind of confused about. So it looks like you can use it on bare skin. If you use it on bare skin, then you just swipe it on your skin. If you're using it on top of makeup, you use your fingers and then like dab it on your skin. Okay, so that's a little confusing. So this is what it looks like. Really pretty packaging. Let's go ahead and open it. There we go. Open it up, and it is like a little balm. So let me go ahead and do a swatch right here on my hand. I mean, you can't really see anything. It does leave a little sheen, but it also feels very, very greasy. So I'm not sure how I feel like about that. It's almost like coconut oil, where once you warm it up, like with the temperature of your body, it starts kind of get liquidy. So that's going to be interesting. The next product is from a brand that I have not received yet. This is by the brand Illamasqua, and it is the Hydra Veil Primer. Also forgot to tell you, the Ciate London Dewy Stick has a value of $26. So about the primer, it says the ultimate time saver. Hydra Veil is both a hydrator and a primer, instantly moisturizing and smoothing your skin in one simple step. The futuristic clear gel formula absorbs quick, so it's the perfect step before foundation application. The direction says apply a small dollop of Hydra Veil to fresh, clean skin. Gently apply to your face and massage into your skin until the product is fully absorbed. Okay, so we are going to open this up. This has a retail value of $45, which is a heck of a lot for a primer, more than I would ever spend. So taking it out, it looks like this. This is a beautiful jar. It definitely looks like skincare. I would set this like on my vanity. Let's go ahead and open it up. So this is what you get when you open it up. It looks like it has like a little spoon. Maybe this is what that is. I'm assuming, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and take the lid off, and it is like a jelly. Oh. So I don't know if you can see that, but it is like a jelly formula, which makes me really nervous just because jelly primers have never worked out for me in the past. I am just going to scoop a little out. Oh, wow. I just want a little bit to try to... There we go. Okay, so I have a little bit on the spoon. Don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to put it on my fingers and kind of rub it together and see how it feels. So it is very watery. Very watery. Ooh, I don't know. If you've been watching my channel, you've seen me try out like the NYX Bear With Me Jelly Primer. I've tried out a few jelly primers and they just never really work for my skin. I'll go ahead and give this a go, but I'm not that eager to try it. Alright, so next up is the Gigi Gorgeous, the 6 Sculpt Bronzer Duo in Turnt and Extra. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it up. So it comes in another cardboard insert inside the box, so it is very well protected. So let's see how the shades are. You get a little clear plastic insert with her name on it, and that is what the bronzer looks like. This is beautiful, definitely both colors that I would go for. I will honestly probably end up mixing these and going in with the darker one for a contour if I choose to. And this has a retail value of $24. Okay, last up from our Glambag Plus. So we have this by the brand Belle in Argent, I believe. It is the Auteur Cream Lip Color in Smoking on Screen. So this is a lipstick. It says, we think this might be the most perfect fall lipstick ever. Oh, really? Made by Belle and Argent, a cruelty-free and vegan brand, this deep berry shade with blue-red undertones is infused with argan and jojoba oils to nourish and protect while coating your lips in a creamy color. So that is amazing. So this is once again in the shade Smoking on Screen. This has a retail value of $26. So let's go ahead and get it out. Whoa, okay. Can we first talk about this packaging? Look at that. Okay, that's cool. And then I'm assuming, okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh, that is pretty. Oh. So this is really, really pretty. I wouldn't say it's like a deep berry color. In my opinion, it comes off much brighter than it does in the tube. But it is still a really, really pretty color. It's a color I would wear. And the packaging is by far my favorite. So really quickly, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add up the totals now of the Glambag Plus to see what value our box was this month. So for our November Glambag Plus, we had a value of $145. And then even if you want to take away the $25 you pay a month, you still had a value of $120. This is the whole reason that I love Ipsy, is because I am able to test out drugstore and high-end brands for such an affordable price. Once again, this is not sponsored. I really wish Ipsy would sponsor me someday, but this is not sponsored. I just truly love Ipsy. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our Glambag Ultimate. I have it here right in front of me. The box, in my opinion, is much bigger than last month's box. So last month was the first time that they did the Glambag Ultimate, and a lot of people were like really questioning it. So I'm really hoping that this month's box is much better. Oh my god. Okay, so my biggest pet peeve, one of my biggest pet peeves last month with the first Glambag Ultimate was, in my opinion, I believe since you were paying more for the subscription, you should have got a better makeup bag. Because last month it was the same exact size as you get in the Glambag and the Glambag Plus. I believed you should have got like a bigger makeup bag, like a travel bag, and that is exactly what they did. So this is, yep, this is nice. This is a large zip up makeup bag. Let me go ahead and get it together so we can see exactly. Okay. Okay, that is nice. Very nice. All right, thank you, Ipsy. Very nice, much better. Right on track. All right, I'm gonna look at the insert real quick because another one of my biggest pet peeves was this is supposed to be a value of $250 or more each month. And last month they didn't put the price on the products, like the value. So looking at this, and they didn't do it this month either, which is still my biggest pet peeve. Ipsy, y'all really need to fix that because it's like, I do believe you when you say each box is a value of $250 or more, but at the same time, I have to take your word for it. So that is still something I wish they would fix, but no problem. I guess I'll still have to look it up because personally me, I do like knowing the value of each month's box. So let's go ahead and start pulling stuff out. So the first thing I see is a Panda Eye Brightening Mask. Let me go ahead and find this in the thing. Here we go. So this is by the brand Soe. It's S-O-O and then A-E. It's the Panda Eye Brightening Mask. So it says, Panda Eyes Be Gone. This Hydra Gel Eye Mask set works hard and looks cute to hydrate and soothe tired eyes on the spot. The brand is all about creative, effective, affordable, and approachable skin routines. Selfies definitely encouraged. Gently apply mask to clean skin, carefully aligning the holes for your eyes. Smooth out air pockets at the fingertips. Leave on for 15 to 20 minutes, then remove. So I love eye masks. I mean, there's nothing really to say about it. So I've said this before, but in case you're new to my channel, hello, I'm so happy you're here. And all the skincare products I ever get in my Ipsy bags and boxes, I will try them off camera, and I will always let you know in my end of the month hits and misses. Alright, let's see what else we got. We have an eyeshadow palette by Wonder Beauty. This is the Wanderess Rush eyeshadow palette. By the way, just letting you know, I just decided to Google each product so I can tell you a price. So the price of that brightening mask is $4. But back to the eyeshadow palette. So it says, meet your new favorite fall shadow palette. Featuring 6 buttery shades, this compact from Wonder Beauty will be your new go-to. From a champagne shimmer shade to a sparkly cranberry and matte dusty rose shadow, there's no shortage of stunning colors to pick from. I love when Ipsy sends me eyeshadow palettes. I think my favorite one so far I've received is by the brand, let me look at it real quick. It's by the brand Nomad, and it is the Berlin Underground eyeshadow palette. And this is what I call a fall eyeshadow palette. So this was one of my favorites. Nomad Cosmetics actually watched my Ipsy video that I used this in, and they loved it. So good palette. But let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got. The palette's pretty. It's not my favorite, and this isn't what I would call a fall eyeshadow palette either. I don't know, you guys. So it literally looks like in this palette you only get 2 matte shades and then the rest are shimmers or metallics. So that right there is kind of like an off for me. I don't know. Let's do a couple swatches real quick. I'm going to swatch, let me do Blitz, which is the pink right here in the middle. So let me do that one. Ooh, and I don't like the way they feel in the pan. They kind of feel dry. Let me put it right here. I don't know. Let me also do, I'm going to do Avenue, which is the one below, and it's kind of like a goldish green, so I'm going to swatch that. Ooh, and I don't like the way that feels either. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, right off the bat, this palette doesn't wow me, and the swatches that I did, I don't like the way they felt on my fingers. Of course, fingers are totally different than eyelids, but I'm so far not totally impressed. Let's go ahead and keep going. So we have another Gigi Gorgeous product. So excited. And this is the Blush Duo. So I have it already opened right here. Oh, value of the palette. Hold on. The value of that Wanderess eyeshadow palette is $25. I don't know if you can see that, but it's $25. So they're going to have to impress me for a $25 6-shade palette. Okay, so like I was saying, we have the Gigi Gorgeous thing. So I'm assuming that this has the same value as the bronzer. Let's go ahead and open it up. Once again, it is packaged nicely. Alright, and let's see what we got. Oh my god, no! One of my shades is shattered. Like, hold on. Like, it is all gone. Oh, no. So one shade's perfectly fine, one isn't, so I'm going to have to see if Ipsy can maybe send me another one. That stinks though, because those shades are really pretty. Maybe I'll just like lightly dab my brush into it, because I still want to see the payoff. But man, that stinks. Alright, next I'm going to take out is by It Cosmetics, and I'm really excited to get this. This is the Confidence in a Cleanser. Super excited to get this. I've been hoping to get some It Cosmetics skincare, and I love this bottle. It is so sleek. So this is a full-size product, and it says, developed by doctors, this game-changing cleanser and serum hybrid is great for all skin types, including hipsters with sensitive skin. Okay, that's great to know because I have combination sensitive. Using gentle ingredients like collagen, hyaluronic acid, and colloidal oatmeal, it deeply moisturizes your skin while removing dirt, makeup, and excess oils. So the fact that this is really good for sensitive skin is really impressive to me, and then it is a cleanser and serum mixed together. So if you use serums and cleansers, whenever you use this, I would steer away from using a separate serum. Let me look at Google and see how much this was. Okay, so this has a retail value of $28. So $28 is still a hefty price tag in my opinion, even for skincare, but I'm really excited to see how this works. Let's grab something from Benefit. This is the High Beam Liquid Highlighter. So finding this on Google, this has a retail value of $26. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Y'all, there is a truck in my neighborhood with the loudest engine ever. I hate it. Alright, opening this up, this is what it looks like. So it is a liquid highlighter, and it says, this best-selling liquid highlighter is highly acclaimed for good reasons. The subtle shimmerless glow with a hint of pearly pink will light up your look in an instant. And there's no fading here. The long-lasting formula takes your dewy glow from day to night. Dot and blend this highlighter along your cheekbones or mix a few drops into your foundation for an all-over glow. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's go ahead and open it up, and it's probably a doe foot. Yep, so it's a doe foot. Let me go ahead, put this down. Let me do like a little swatchy swatch right here. Okay. It's nice. It's pretty. It's there. So it isn't like super pigmented. I'm assuming maybe you could build it up. But with liquid highlighters, you kind of have to be careful. I'll say right off the bat, I am not the best at all when it comes to like liquid or jelly highlighters. I just don't do it. I've tried them and I have failed. So I stay away from them. But this one is, it's pretty. It's nice. Let's go ahead and grab this. So this is by the brand $1 Billion Brows, and this is their best sellers kit. Alright, Shape, Define, Highlight, and Blend. This kit is your one-stop brow shop with a self-sharpening and universally shaded pencil, double-ended highlight concealer duo, and clear gel. You'll be able to achieve the arches of your dreams anywhere, anytime. So bundles like this are pretty cool. So this retails for $42. So for a kit, that's not bad. So it comes with a universal brow pencil, formulated to work with most skin tones and hair colors. This mechanical eyebrow pencil goes on smooth and natural. It has a brow duo pencil, our secret weapon. Apply the highlighter on your brow bone to add gorgeous definition for an instant brow lift. Use a concealer in to cover blemishes. It comes with clear brow gel and a smudge brush. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's go ahead and just take everything out. And they are all full-size products, so that is great. I'm going to look at the brow pencil real quick. So it comes with a spoolie on the end, which I love. Let's go ahead and look at, okay, so it is a thicker, don't know if you can see that. It is a thicker product. Let me go ahead and do a little swatch right here. And it is very pigmented, but I would say that is a little darker than what I typically use, but we may be able to make it work. And the fact that it comes with clear brow gel will help us as well. Speaking of clear brow gel, I want to look at that too because I'm very picky when it comes to the spoolie they include in here. Okay. That is a big one. Ooh, and that has a really strong smell. That smells like primer. It really does. So it is clear. It is also a really large wand. Like that's almost like a mascara wand. So I'm really surprised at that. I think that's the largest wand I've ever used. Alright, so just grabbing from the box, this is by the brand Eyeko London. It is the Black Magic Liquid Eyeliner. Okay, taking it out of the package, this is what it looks like, and it looks like that this retails for $22, which for me is a little hefty when it comes to an eyeliner. It says, talk about a magic wand. This award-winning formula, loved by fashion icon and cat-eye queen Alexa Chun, gives you an effortless application that stays all day. The brush tip glides on easily to create the perfect wing, plus its wide lash peptide formula promotes lash growth, which is really nice. So let's open this up, and it is a really thin felt tip. Let me just do a little swatch. Ooh. Okay. So it is pretty black right here. It does look like it could be a little blacker, but I'm not really going to judge that hard since I don't really wear like liquid eyeliner that much. I used to wear it all the time in high school. Don't really wear it much anymore. But this is pretty impressive coming from the box. So these next two things I could not find a value for, so we're just going to talk about them. Let me find them in the little pamphlet here. Okay, so the first one is by Eva NYC. This is the Satin Dream Leave-In Cream. Like the name suggests, this lightweight leave-in conditioner actually makes your hair feel like satin thanks to nourishing argan and avocado oils and Caravis protein complex, which strengthens hair to fight breakage. So I love leave-in products for my hair. My hair gets My hair gets easily damaged, so I'm really happy to try that out. And then the other thing is by the brand Youth to the People. This is the Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. Try saying that 5 times fast. So this packaging is like cardboard. It's really nice. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. And this is one of the travel size products you receive. So let me see if I can find the info on this. So it says, it's time to feed your face some greens. Youth to the People's lightweight hydrators packed with antioxidant-rich superfoods, including kale, green tea, and alfalfa, plus a healthy dose of hyaluronic acid and vitamin C, E, and K to moisturize and improve the appearance of fine lines. It says, smooth a dime-sized amount of cream onto your skin until fully absorbed. Use morning and night. Apply a small amount before makeup or mix with your foundation for a hydrating boost. Not boost. So that's pretty interesting. You can either use it on barefaced or mixed in with your makeup. Since I'm not too impressed with that primer, I may mix this in before my foundation. 3 more products. We're almost done, y'all, I promise. So we have a brush, which I love getting brushes and tools in my Ipsy boxes. Okay, so looking on Google, I don't even want to try saying this name, but I'm going to say it, and if I offend someone, I'm sorry. It's Beau Gachis. This is a concealer brush. It looks like it retails for $11.95. I actually wouldn't use this as a concealer brush. I would use this as a large flat brush since I don't really use like brushes for my foundation or concealer. But this is pretty nice, just your standard brush. Looks like a Morphe brush. This is pretty affordable to me, honestly. $11.95 is a little more expensive than your typical Morphe brushes, but it pretty much looks like a Morphe brush. Alright, next up is by the brand Smith & Co. This is the Nail Lacquer in Bite Your Kiss. Can I just say this packaging is beautiful, but this is also like one of the heaviest nail polishes I have ever seen or used. Well, I haven't used it, but ones I've ever received. This is heavy. So it looks like that this retails for $18, and it says, Smith & Co. believes in celebrating the beauty and imperfections, which is represented in the intentionally dented cap design. Oh, that's cute. The brilliant high shine formula of this deep plum shade delivers smooth covers that last for days without chipping. Okay, so that's nice. They believe in celebrating the beauty and imperfections, and that's why it kind of has like a dented cap going around. So this is interesting because on my Ipsy beauty profile, you know, you have your beauty profile where you can put what you want to receive, what you're kind of not interested in, and what you just don't want to receive, you don't care about. And nail polishes is one of those things that I say I don't want because I don't really care. I mean, I'm here for the makeup and the skin stuff and the tools. I'm not here for the nail polish. But they sent one anyway. I'm not mad at it. $18 for a nail polish to me is a little steep. I mean, this is coming from a girl that usually uses like LA Colors or like Salon Perfect. But I'm not mad at it. This is a perfect color for fall. It's beautiful and I will be using it. I'm also interested to see how it works on my nails because I've tried like painting my nails and I don't know if my nails are just really, really dry. I mean, I've tried all different kinds of bases and oils and stuff, but my nail polish just doesn't stick. It will like peel right off. And the last product, we are finally there. This is by the brand Juice Beauty. This is a Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Boost Serum. Oh my god, that's so cute. It looks like a little juice can. Okay, I love that. So let me try to find this on Google. Dear Mother of God, holy. This serum, 1 ounce. This is 1 ounce. This serum retails for $80. I almost feel uncomfortable using this skincare because it is so freaking expensive. So let's go ahead and read about it. This ultralight gel serum aims to enhance your skin tone and texture while simultaneously helping to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. With certified organic ingredients, Juice Beauty's clinically validated skincare helps to enrich your well-being and sustain the earth. Morning or night, apply generously to cleansed face, neck, and chest. That is all of the products. We are finally done, so let's get started. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day. I just honestly was not feeling it last night, and then my aunt came over, so we got sidetracked, and it was way too late for me to keep filming. So we are back at it, so let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to zoom you in so we can start with our eyes. Okay, first things first, I am going to go ahead and pin my hair up. I'm just going to use these butterfly hair clips that I got at Burlington. I got these during a shop with me with my sister. If you have not seen that video, I will link it down in the description box. Okay, eye tapes are on, lids are primed, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. So we are going to be using the Wonder Beauty Wanderess Rush eyeshadow palette. And I'm still like, even the day after, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, I'm not really impressed. And they said that this was a perfect palette for fall. I personally disagree, but we're still going to give it a go. So I think the first color I'm going to go in with is going to be this really cool brown shade, which is called OTW. I'm going to go in with that with a fluffy Morphe brush. This is the M513. So let's dip into that. Oh my god. Okay, I barely got anything on my brush, but I just got a heck of a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see that. Like, look at that. Okay, that's ridiculous. That's a lot of fallout, especially with barely touching my brush. Like, hold on. Okay, so there's no fallout right there. I took the excess off, so I'm just going to take my brush and just, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Like right here. I'm just going to, do you see that? Okay, that's a lot of fallout. So we are just going to dip into this and I'm going to stamp it in my crease. So putting this on my lid, it is not really a cool toned brown color. It is more of a mauve-y pink. It's definitely a different shade than what comes off in the pan. And I still can't get past all that fallout every time I just dip my brush. And I'm not even going hard. I'm literally like that. And there's so much fallout from that one touch. The pigment is okay. It's nothing like amazing. It's not super, super pigmented. This is definitely a shade that if you want super, super high pigment, you need to build up. Okay, so now that we got that color on, typically what I would do is I would go in with a different shade to blend out that outer edge, but there's not a lighter shade. The only lighter shade that is in here is like a metallic-y shimmery shade, so I don't want to do that. So I think I'm just going to take a clean blending brush. This is a 518, and I'm just going to softly blend out the edges so they're not so sharp. I don't know how I feel about that. I think my problem comes from that I don't really like cool toned colors like this. And I don't really like this color in general. It just, to me, seems very, very pinky, like kind of muddy. It reminds me of like a bruise, honestly. It reminds me of like, you know how you get those pinkish, purplish bruises? This reminds me of one of the colors in a bruise. Okay, so next what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shade Swift, which is the only other matte shade in the palette. And it's like a dark coffee brown. I think I'm going to use this to start putting it on the outer V, and then if it's not too dark, I'm going to kind of bring it in underneath this crease shade. So to do that, I'm actually going to be using a new brush in my collection. This is a Morphe M514. This is another brush I talked about in my shop with me. It's like a very smaller, fluffy brush. So I'm really excited to get this. I got two brushes during that trip. I got this one, and then I got a Morphe M421, which they said with a mini concealer brush, but I would use this just as a flat brush on my eyes. So I'm going to take the Morphe M514, I'm going to dip into this, and same problem, we have a ton of fallout. Okay, so let's just figure it out. So I'm going to dip into Swift. That is just crazy how much fallout comes off. And I'm going to start stamping this kind of on the outer V. I'm going to put this on the outer V, and then I'm going to kind of like carefully, with any leftover pigment, bring that in about halfway underneath that transition color. I don't know. I think I'm just not really clicking with this just because these aren't colors I would typically use. Like, they're all very, very cool toned. I don't know. I'm only going to bring this in about halfway on the lid and the outer V. Same thing on the other side. I'm just going to start stamping it, and then as I run out of pigment, I'm going to start swiping it on my eyes and blending it in underneath that crease shade. Alright, I'm going to go back in with a little bit of OTW just to blend those two colors together a little bit. I'm really hoping this will turn out well towards the end. If not, hopefully lashes make everything look better. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with a shimmer on the lid, and I think I'm just going to go in with Blitz, which is the pink shimmer that we swatched. So I'm going to take this, and I'm actually going to take it using the brush that came in one of the boxes. So let me see if I can pick this up. What the heck? Oh my god, it's not wanting to go on the brush. Like, at all. It's just coming up, like, in the pan. I'm going to try my Japanese 213. Y'all know this is one of my go-to flat brushes. Let me see if this will pick it up. No. It's not picking it up. Okay. I literally have to, like, swirl in there and get a hell of a lot of fallout to get anything. Okay. So I have some on my brush. I am going to spray it. I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild cucumber spray. So let's see how this goes. Okay, it's pretty. So this is pretty. I did expect it to be a little lighter, but it's okay. It's okay. We managed to get some on the eyes. I'm just going to spread this out and diffuse it and blend it into the dark brown shade. I'm going to go ahead and take my finger into that color. I hate the way these feel, but I want to see if it's like okay or better when you apply it with your finger. No, it's actually worse when you apply it with your finger. Okay. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to go back in with Swift, which was that dark brown shade, and I'm just going to use this to darken out the outer V a little bit. Y'all, I don't like it. Should I take it off? No, I'm just going to deal with it. I'm just going to deal with it because this is what I did. We just got to live with it. So I think I'm going to take my Morphe M213, which is my teeny tiny little flat brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Charge, which is like the cream shimmery shade in the palette. I'm going to take this just on the very tip of this brush, and I am going to spray it. And I think with this, I'm going to put this like right in the socket. Maybe trying to create like a little glitter liner moment. And this could go like totally wrong, but we're just going to do it. Okay, don't like that, so we are just going to cover it right back up with some of the pink. I don't like my eyes at all, but we're just going to have to live with it. I do not like this palette. I will straight up say that this palette is not for me. There was just so much fallout. You can already tell, like, it looks like so much was used, but it wasn't at all. So we're just going to have to roll with it. Okay, so now I think I'm going to use some of the liner. So it is... I'm going to grab this Black Magic liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to use this just to do a little winged liner. Let's see if like a mix of liner and lashes can save the day. This liner is pretty. It's not like the blackest liner I've ever used, but it's not too bad. Okay, so there's one eye, and I'm going to go ahead and take off this tape so we can see how that looks. It's okay, I've seen better. I honestly feel like wing liner is one of those things like you're either good at or you're not. And I think I'm not. Either I'm not or I'm like in the in-between, because right now this one is looking a little thick. I'm going to grab one of my makeup wipes and just clean up the excess that passed the tapes. Okay, that's the eyes done. We're just going to have to roll with it. These are not my favorite, but I'm dealing with it. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and prime. So of course, as usual, I'm going to go in with my primer water. This is just by Wet n Wild. This is their Cucumber 3-in-1 primer water. Okay, so that is dried down. We are going to go ahead and grab the Illamasqua Hydra Veil Primer. I've heard really good things about this, so I'm going to take the little spoon off. I don't know if that's actually a spoon or if it's just the handle for the lid, but I'm going to use it as a spoon. So I'm just going to take, I guess, like a dollop, like that much maybe. I don't know if you can see that. You know what, before I take that, let me see if I still have my little info thing and see what it says to do. I can't remember what it said. Okay, so the info says apply a small dollop of Hydra Veil to fresh, clean skin. Gently apply to your face and massage into your skin until the product is fully absorbed. Okay, so you do a small dollop. So I'm going to take this spoon and I'm just going to take, let me put this back. I'm just going to take a dollop, which to me, like, I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like a dollop to me. Okay, I'm going to put it on my hands. We're going to rub it together and I'm going to apply it to my skin. So even on the face, it does feel very, very gel-like, very watery. But we are just going to rub this in until it gets nice and smooth. Okay, so we are ready for foundation. But one product I do want to try is that Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream by Youth to the People. They said, let me double check. So they said you could apply a small amount before makeup or mix with your foundation for a hydrating boost. So I think I'm going to apply this before my makeup to see if it helps my face. So it just looks like this. It almost looks like my NYX eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to rub it between my hands and just apply this on my face as well. This smells really good. Okay, is it just me or is my face like really red? I feel like it's really, really red. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. If it's like starts itching or burning or anything, then I'll stop the video, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go off camera and do my foundation, concealer, and powder, and when we come back, we will go in with that Gigi Gorgeous bronzer. Or should I use my foundation on here? No, I'm gonna do it off camera and then I'll let you know. Be right back. Alright, face is set, lashes are on, so let's go ahead and continue. I am going to coat my lashes using that Punk Volumizer Mascara. So I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna use the mirror that's in that palette and we are just gonna coat our lashes. I never really judge mascaras just because I don't use them on my natural lashes, because my natural lashes, now that I've been wearing falsies for so long, are really short. So I don't really judge mascara too harshly. I just really look at, do they blend my lashes with the falsies good? Do they give my falsies a little more volume? Is it a nice shade of black? That kind of stuff. And looking at this one, I mean, it's good. It's nice and black. It has blended my natural lashes with the falsies, so I'm a happy girl. Even though I don't like the eyeshadow, I feel like falsies like make everything better. Let's bring some color back to the face because right now we are looking very pale and very ghosty. So I'm going to grab that Gigi Gorgeous Bronzer Duo, and this is in the shades Turnt and Extra. I just can't get over how beautiful these shades are. Now typically y'all know I have been loving like jumbo brushes like this one I got from TJ Maxx, this one from e.l.f. So I love these. I think this is going to be a little too big. So I am going to grab... Let me grab this one by True Beauty. It's like a smaller bronzing brush. And I think I'm just going to dip into both shades and see what kind of color we get. So to me, it is a little bit on the cool side. Not too much, but it does make a really pretty color. Ooh. Okay, I really like that. I'm going to go in with the cool tone color, and I'm just going to take my Flower Beauty brush. I use this brush kind of just for like easy nose contouring. I'm going to dip into that, and I'm just going to run this down the sides of my nose for some basic contouring. Alright, we are looking a little more put together now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut my cheeks so we can work on the brows. And to cut my cheeks, I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Also, before we get started on the brows, I do want to touch on the primers we use. So for my foundation and my concealer, I went in with my tried and true Juvia's Place I Am Magic. This has been my go-to. I know it works amazing on my skin. So when it comes to like this Illamasqua primer and then this Youth to the People cream, it worked okay. My face does not look horrible. I will say my pores are more exposed than when I use my typical primers, but it doesn't look bad. So these primers, they were okay for me. But let's get started on the brows. So we are using that brow kit. I believe it's from Billion Dollar Brows. So the first thing I'm going to grab is going to be that universal brow pencil. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to take the spoolie part and I'm going to go ahead and comb my brows into place. Now recently what I've started doing is outlining my brows with a pencil and filling it in with a pomade. But we don't have a pomade today, so we're just going to use the whole brow pencil, I guess. Okay, brows are combed, so I'm going to open up the pencil and let's see how this works. Should I zoom you in? I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and take that brow pencil and see what we get. Oh! Oh, wow. So it is very, very pigmented. I will say that this is not a shade I would use. This is a little too dark for me. A lot of dark for me, but we're just gonna have to make it work. I will notice it's a little more crumbly than all the other brow pencils I use. Like I'm not getting a smooth line. This is brown. It's not even like a universal color, it's brown. Okay, we pretty much have the shape of the brow. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to go in with this color because I mean it's too dark for me. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of like stroke it a little bit through the brow, and then maybe by combing it, the product will disperse so it's not as dark. Okay, so there's one brow done, and right off the bat, this is not a universal color in any way. This is straight up brown. This is much darker than what I would do, and to me, the pencil didn't even go on smooth. It was really crumbly. And that's the whole reason I had to like thicken it up here. And from far away it looks okay, but up close you can see the unevenness in the line. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this Brow Duo Pencil Concealer and Highlighter, and I think they're both, I don't think they're different. Okay, I think this is the concealer side. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to see if maybe I run it against that line, if it helps in any way. Oh, now she's pigmented. Hello. I'm going to take that concealer brush that came in the box and I'm going to kind of like try to tap that to blend it out. Alright, let's try that. Okay, we have one brow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set that with the brow gel so we can set it and forget it and then spend 15 minutes on the other one. Okay, brows are done and they are looking dark. This is not a universal shade. This is brown, dark brown to be exact. So if they want to do like a universal shade, there needs to be like more taupiness, more of like a cool tone brown, because this is brown. Like my sister could probably wear this. Moving right along, I'm going to grab the Gigi Gorgeous Blush Duo, and if you remember, one of these shades is Busted, but I'm still going to dip in here just a little bit. This is not the shade to go with this. This is very like bright and cool toned, but we're just going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush by Farrah. This is the Cheeky N218 brush. I got this in an Ipsy box, and I'm just going to dip along in here. Alright, and it looks like it is very pigmented, so we're just going to apply this. So I will be honest, I'm not getting much color. There is some glitteriness to it. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little bit of glitter in it. And I mean, I'm honestly surprised I'm not getting that much because like since it's crumbled, I'm literally getting straight up pigment on my brush. So I should be getting more payoff than if it was put together. But I am just going to build this up a little bit just to get some kind of color on our cheeks. Okay, should we do highlighter or lipstick next? I think we're going to do highlighter. So I have this one by Benefit. This is the High Beam Liquid Highlighter. And then I have this one by Ciate London, which was the Dewy Stick. So I think I'm going to take the Dewy Stick first. This one said, let me double check. So this said, gently dab or swipe onto bare skin, or if wearing on top of makeup, swipe fingers over the balm and apply gently with a rolling motion. Okay. So I'm going to open up that, and I'm just going to take one of my fingers and rub on there. Alright, and it looks like a milky mess, and I'm just going to dab that where I usually put my highlighter. And y'all know I've been bringing my highlighter down to like the apples of my cheeks. So I'm just going to dab this around. So it looks okay, but at the same time, it kind of looks like my makeup's breaking up a little bit on top, which makes me nervous. So now I think I'm going to close that. I'm not going to do it on the other side. I'm going to take the Benefit High Beam. I'm going to put some of this on the other side. So I'm just going to dot, dot, dot. I'm going to put like 3 dots in like the area I would normally put my highlighter. And then let's just see. So it looks like that this is a little fast drying. Crap. Y'all, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not good at liquid highlighters. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't like either one of those. I just don't like liquid or jelly highlighters. I just like straight up powder. So I'm just going to go in with this Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Glow palette. And I think I'm going to mix these 2 shades in the top and bottom row. Ooh, hello. I'm going to do some work on the lower lash line real quick. So I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner in the shade Black. Alright, and then I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending brush, and I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in and go in with the shade OTW, which was the Cool Tone Brown. I'm actually going to change brushes. I'm going to take an e.l.f. concealer brush, which is a flat brush. And I was going to put some of the dark brown as well, but I kind of like just the cool tone, so we're just going to leave it like this. Alright, last thing we have to do is our lips. So we have that beautiful lipstick Smoking on Screen, which isn't going to exactly go with, well, it may. It may. We'll see. Okay. It may or may not go with the eye look. So first, before I do that, I'm going to line my lips, and I picked up a few new colors of Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner for once in my life. I know I use the same shade all over, but this one is new. So this is the shade Plum Together. So we're going to open this up. I love Wet n Wild Gel liners. Alright, and I think this is going to match with the lipstick perfectly. Okay, lips are lined. I know I look crazy, so now we are going to go ahead and use that lipstick. So the lipstick is really pretty. It is a little more red toned than plum. It's not bad. And all we have left to do now is set our face. Alright guys, and that completes today's makeup tutorial using the products I received in my November Ipsy Glambag Plus and Glambag Ultimate. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I know that there was a lot of bumps in this road, but overall I'm okay with the makeup look. It is not my favorite. It is definitely fall, kind of vampy, but I think with the lipstick and with the lashes, it really came together. Two products I want to go ahead and mention now because I have absolutely fell in love with them. I was so impressed. Would have to be the Gigi Gorgeous Bronzer Duo and that beautiful lipstick. These worked amazing. This glided on like butter. It is definitely the perfect shade that I like. I know technically I think I'm supposed to use like cool tone bronzers, but I love me some warm tones, but I think this mixed together was a perfect healthy medium. And then this lipstick feels so good on the lips. I will say that it is a little more red based than what it comes off of in the tube, but either way it is a beautiful color. Products I wasn't too impressed with would have to be those highlighters. These just aren't really for me. Maybe for someone who actually knows how to use them, maybe you'll have better luck with them. But me personally, I just like to stick with my powdered highlighters. The mascara was okay. Like I said earlier, I don't really judge mascaras just because when I do wear mascaras, 99% of the time it is just to blend my falsies with my regular lashes. So I mean, from what I could tell, this got the job done. That Illamasqua primer and that Youth to the People cream seem to do okay. I will say that my pores are a little more exposed than they typically are when I use the primers I know and love, but I think overall that these did a good job. And then we have the liquid eyeliner. I think this did it okay. I do think that it could be a little more black, and this isn't really like a matte. I can't remember if it said to be matte or shiny, but it looks okay. I think it could be a little more matte and a little more black. One of the products that I just wasn't really a big fan of would have to be that Gigi Gorgeous Blush Duo. Now, maybe it's because mine was crumbled and I didn't get the correct payoff, but in my eyes, if it's crumbled, more pigment is exposed, so it should give me more pigment and more payoff, and I just wasn't getting that. Even looking at my cheeks now, I can't really tell that I'm wearing blush at all. And then the products that did not impress me at all, that I did not like, would have to be that $1 Billion Brow Set. This is not a universal shade. This is brown. And even if it was the correct shade for me, I probably still would not like it just because using that brow pencil, it was very crumbly. My brows are definitely thicker than a Snicker. They're thicker than they usually are. We made it work, but it's still not my favorite. And then I think the worst product would have to be that Wonders Beauty eyeshadow palette. This just isn't it for me. I disagree all 100% that this is not a fall eyeshadow palette. There was so much fallout. There was not that much payoff. You really had to build it up. I had a lot of problems with this pink metallic shade, so I was not impressed at all with this. Before I leave you, I totally just realized that we never added up the total of our Ipsy Glambag Ultimate. So I actually still have all the screenshots, so let's see what our value was. Okay, so the total of the products I could find on Google, our total value for this month's Ipsy Glambag Ultimate is $256.95. And then if you want to go ahead and subtract the $50 we pay every month, we still had a value of $206.95. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.